Martin for par 3 DV4.
I'm gonna shut that off for now because
Master
now
Halo, I just gave the link to a sighted friend so she can watch you fail lol.
Top.
Yeah, thanks, Jake.
Plant tools. Left.
What happened?
Context menu. Open.
Let's see.
Open dialog. C. Use a
Yeah.
shared doc. Help can't open. File. Edit red title.
Engines
Edit
off.
red only all. File name.
Flight
Lockheed.
monitor active. Weather generation active. On ground.
Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin for par 3 DV4. Lockheed Martin for par 3 DV4. Close but risk minimize. System. Open window. Open dial. Help button. Open button. Edit red only. Title. File name. Edit list. 1 of 8. Help button.
That sounds
list,
better.
kmia FSX. kmia Muha FSX 22D. kmia Muha FSX
Flight
22D
plan
EC
loaded.
19.
C.
Plane
Colon
FS
backslash
Map 1.
users. Flight plan section from KMIA to
Lockheed
FENIR.
Martin for par. Blank. Lockheed Martin for par 3 DV. kmia. Top. Plant tools. Fine. SIDF. 1/2 remaining.
Master Halo,
KRWYS.
while the engines were on again. Why?
I don't know. It just
1 RWYS.
happened, I guess.
1/2 remaining. KMIA. SI. Fine. Plant tools. Plant tools. Left. Content. Aircraft dialog alt.
Master
Descent
KOO,
route. Edit
that's
multi-line.
awkward.
Selected name. Combo
That
box
happens all the
collapsed.
time.
Edit Vol M. Selected Boeing 737-800 test. The autopilot of the current. OK button. Can't help new. Sit. Delete. Autopilot. Climb grouping. Climb edit multi-line alt B. Selected 2000. Edit multi-line. Selected 300 and cruising grouping. Cruising edit multi-line alt C. Selected 39,000. Edit multi-line. So cruising edit. 36. Edit multi-line. Selected 451. Edit multi-line. Selected 0.7. Edit. Delete. Save. New. Help button. New. Save button. Cancel. OK button. kmia Muha FSX 22D EC19. Plane FS trap. Map 1.
Oh, great. It's raining.
Mozilla. Ideal flight. A virtual net.
We're in
Pilot center.
Miami?
Yes.
K7Z.
Well,
TCTS
I forgot I
Google
have
Chrome,
the
row 2,
weather
column 4.
thing enabled. I
K7Z
forgot I don't have
video
active
producer
sky
Twitch
enabled.
TCTS Google Chrome.
So-
K7ZU and video
Oh, I was
producer
about
Twitch
to
Google
say,
Chrome.
here it's
K7ZU
pretty,
OBS
clear.
Studio. K7ZU OBS Studio. No General Discord row. General Discord button collapse ball for LIFE. Clickable. In banner landmark general. The Pilot's Lounge VVI button go live. Close button. Button applications. Button screens. Button general Discord. Button AA vert. Button general. Button AA vert. Button screens. Button application. Button Lockheed Martin for part. Clickable graphic Jesse. Button go live. Dialog. Close button. Button close. Discord is enabled. Permissions in order. Button grant
Master
access.
Halo, while sighted friend
Close
just read a
button.
message.
Click
The simultaneous use of the autopilot in the cockpit and FS tramp at the same time is a bad idea.
Well, yeah, no. Yeah, it is a bad idea, which is why I'm not using both. So,
General Discord.
I normally just use the airplane's autopilot, so...
A virtual net. Smart cars. Pilots. Map button. Chat button. Premium button. Chat. Pilot center button. New button. Refresh. Departure. Settings button. Departure airport list. New pilot sent. Fly button. Press button. Edit. Combo box. Edit. 36,000. Combo back button. Start button. Pressed. Departure airport list. General Discord row 1. Lockheed Martin for par 3 DV4. Lockheed Martin for par.
Master Halo, wait, this double
I'm
A
gonna
virtual
be
use the
nice
exact
and
same
I'm
program
gonna
as Fly
wait for
Virtual.
you to go first.
Yeah, wait for me. Yes, it uses smart cars, but you log in with a separate account. There's separate softwares.
Master Halo, oh, okay.
Oh, haha, I think I know what happened. We'll see.
Lockheed Martin for par 3 DV4. kmia Muha FSX 22D EC19. X1 top. KMIA 8 49 minutes and 42 seconds 5 left. K. Left click. Dialog remaining. Property page remaining. Property. Tree view. Miami INTL expanded 1.
Still getting ready over
Tree
there?
view. Miami
Yeah,
INTL
for take 2.
Level 1 RWY0. RWY091. Context. Use in flight. Skip to here. Use in flight plan U. kmia Muha FSX 22D EC19. Plane FS tram. Dialog remaining. Tree view. RW. Context menu. Use in flight plan unavailable. Skip to here S. Lockheed Martin for par 3 DV4. Submenu dialog window. Lockheed Martin for par 3 DV4. kmia muha FS folder view list. Active sky for P3 DV4. Flight following. Flight following. Terminal blank. Lockheed Martin for par 3 DV4.
Closest city, Flagami, Florida. 1.7 miles. Bearing, 192. Eastern time. Parking brake off. Com 1, 128.3. Flaps 1. Flaps 10.
Flaps down.
Oh, that's the problem.
Flaps 15.
Don't worry, I just taxied a little bit onto the runway just to get the
Flaps
recording
25.
to play.
Okay, that's fine. Why
Brakes
is it?
on. Brakes
Oh,
off.
wow. This ideal flight thing lags. I'm not moving!
94
Martin, par
degrees.
3 DV4.
Autopilot heading hold 94 degrees. 249 knots. Autopilot airspeed 34,400 feet.
Lockheed Martin,
Autopilot
par 3
altitude lock
DV4.
34,400 feet. Autopilot vertical hold 500 feet per minute. 0.37. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.37.
kmia muha FSX22 DEC19. Plane FS tram. Dialog veneer. 34.0 nm muha. 270.2 nm. Tree view. RWI 091 of 1 level 1. RWI.
Checking something.
TAS checkbox not checked. Altitude edit red only. 34,000. Heading edit red only.
Come on.
Autopilot checkbox not checked.
Autopilot master switch on.
Map 1. ADF. NAV 1. RW 0 feet desk. Near Nick 2 desk. RW Nick 105
Autopilot altitude lock
kts.
34,400 feet. On.
Nick
Autopilot
160
vertical hold
kts.
500 feet per minute.
RW Mike 75 kts. 85 text pre only. 100 text pre only.
600 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 600 feet per
120
minute.
text per
Autopilot altitude lock 700 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical
125
hold
text per
700 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34.
There we go.
Autopilot airspeed hold 249 knots. On. 209 degrees. Autopilot heading takeoff. Local time 6:19 p.m.
This thing
Takeoff
lags.
passes. 1. Takeoff distance
Master Halo,
5,006 210 400 feet. 211 450 feet.
You already going or you're still on the
250,
runway?
500 feet.
I'm gone.
0.3, 212, 1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock.
I hope my gear's up.
400 feet. 1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,600 feet per minute. Auto 900 feet. 214 degrees. Autopilot heading hold to 1,000 feet.
Beep and speed progress bar update. No progress bar updates.
1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400
Master
feet.
Halo, did you hit the gear up button?
1,370
Yeah, I did.
feet ASL.
1,500 feet altimeter. 216 degrees. Autopilot heading hold to 0.39. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.39. 2,000 feet altimeter.
Oh, it does auto turn on the throttle.
Not for me.
$2,500 feet altimeter.
Master Halo, it did. I heard the throttle catch and the power come back earlier.
Yeah, it was too early.
What?
0.40 or 3,000
Halo,
feet
no, that's about
altimeter.
right.
Flaps 15.
Master Halo, it's kinda dumb, but it's how Tramp does it.
I didn't do that the last time I did
3,500
this.
feet altimeter.
What?
1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400 feet. 4,000 feet altimeter 1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,500 feet.
Flaps 10.
1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,600 feet per minute. 0.41. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.41. 4,500 feet altimeter. .5,000 feet altimeter.
Flaps 5.
.5,500 feet altimeter.
Closest city, Pinecrest, Florida. 0.6 miles. Bearing, 18.
0.42. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.42. 6,000 feet altimeter. Flaps up.
Flaps 0.
This thing lags.
216 degrees.
Yep.
1,700 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,700 feet per
It's
minute.
not that it
Autopilot
lags,
altitude
it's
lock
reading so much
34,000,
information.
6,500
No,
feet
because I went to
altimeter.
Master
flap
Kayla,
0.
it's because of Seppi.
And, no, because, well, I went to flap 0 and, yeah, flight following got it first.
279 knots, 0.43, auto, 215 degrees, autopilot heading hold 1,400 feet per minute, autopilot vertical hold 1,400 feet per minute, autopilot altitude lock,
Master Kayla, same reason flight following
34,400
lags if
feet.
you're using Seppi. If you use screen reader, there's no lag at all.
$7,500 feet altimeter. 2,000 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 2,000
Master
feet per
Kayla,
minute.
no joke, tested it
Autopilot
myself.
altitude lock.
Oh, wow.
214 degrees.
Well, I mean, that
Autopilot
could be
heading
a-
hold to 1,800
that could be
feet per
a,
minute.
option
Autopilot
we
vertical hold 1,800
tell,
feet per
Steve.
minute.
I mean, maybe he can,
Autopilot
like, link
altitude
somehow
lock.
into the,
34,
screen reader.
1,400
I don't know what he
feet
codes
per
in,
minute.
though.
Autopilot vertical hold 1,400 feet per minute. 284 knots. 1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400 feet. 8,500 feet altimeter.
Master Kayla, he uses his own accessibility library.
213
Yeah, he
degrees.
does. He has
Autopilot
to.
heading hold 213 degrees.
He kind of has to. Because I think he had this in mind all along.
What?
He uses basically his own accessibility
9,000
library.
feet altimeter. Nav radio 1 has distance measuring equipment.
Master Kayla, he doesn't have to necessarily, he just chooses to.
Yeah. He doesn't, no. But, hey, I mean, what he's doing right now, I mean, it really... I'm really excited.
9,500 feet, 289 knots, 0.44. Autopilot Mach hold
I
Mach
should be speeding up
0.44.
soon.
$212 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 100,000
Yeah,
feet
I'm at
altimeter.
10,000.
You took off the same time I did?
4 knots. 0.47.
Hello, well, 10,000
Autopilot
feet.
Mach hold Mach 0.47.
Except I took off from another runway.
Oh, okay.
1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,600 feet per minute.
I should be
Autopilot
speeding
alt
up. What the?
0.48. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.48.
Master Kayla, now you're gaining speed.
A little slowly. Well, okay, if it were Tramp, it would have gone shh.
1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,500 feet per minute.
I'm headed
Autopilot
towards
alt
207
1,600 feet per
Master
minute.
Kayla, you're very near
Autopilot
full power
vertical
now
hold
anyway.
1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,314 knots. Autopilot
shouldn't be,
airspeed
but
hold
okay.
314 knots.
324 knots now.
I'm at,
0.49. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.49.
I shouldn't be at full power, but okay.
1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold
Why is it
1,500
knocking
feet
me
per
at
minute. Autopilot altitude lock
33,100 feet when I'm
34,000. I hate the
34,400 feet.
Yeah, you
34,000?
should.
That's really weird.
Master DKO, yes.
Okay.
1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400 feet.
Oh, I'm going towards
319 knots.
Homestead.
Autopilot airspeed hold 319
No, actually, I already
knots.
passed Homestead.
I'm
Master
going.
DKO, you need that much power to maintain climb at this speed at once.
I'm going at 390 knots.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.50.
Let's check something, you guys. I'll be right back.
Flight level 130.
Master DKO, 390 knots. 319.
No, I heard 390, not 319.
1,300
level-
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,300 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock
Oh, sometimes
34,400
whenever it
feet.
wants to, it'll tell you your flight level. It'll be flight level 210.
I have to go to the bathroom. I think I have time.
Go to the restroom.
Do I have time?
324 knots.
You should, you're
Autopilot
still
airspeed
climbing.
hold
Yeah,
211
true.
degrees.
I'll be back.
Autopilot heading hold 211 degrees. Flight level 140. 0.51. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.51. (1,200 feet per minute). Autopilot vertical hold 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400 feet.
Hello.
Closest
Up.
city, Florida City, Florida. 7.8 miles. Bearing 339.
329 knots.
Slow.
Autopilot airspeed hold
Oh, when I
329 knots.
when I clicked join stream, it's just so loud and there's no way to turn it down.
Flight level 150.
Well, for the other one, I did it
212
with the
degrees.
joystick and
Autopilot
I
heading
got,
hold 212 degrees.
270 something, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a tiny bit better.
Yeah, you gotta, it's a matter of pulling back just enough. You gotta listen to the call outs to know how far you need to pull up.
0.52. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.52.
You want them to come slower. But you don't want it to stop.
210 degrees. Autopilot heading
I'll
hold
put it by
210 degrees.
tap, tap, tap.
334
like
knots.
back
Autopilot
thing.
airspeed
You
hold
can't do that, 'cause you gotta
334
hold
knots.
it in place.
Flight level 160.
This is slowly
1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,100 feet per minute.
You know what's
Autopilot
funny
up
though?
211
I keep
degrees.
getting, like, I
Autopilot
have my
heading hold
cruise set at
211 degrees.
34,000,
Yeah.
and it's telling me that the autopilot's locked at 33,000 something, and I don't
Sounds like
have
I'm
it.
still climbing.
Flight plan section from FENIR to MNATE.
Oh, next few waypoints are loaded. Nice.
212 degrees. Autopilot heading hold
Next
212
section,
degrees.
next waypoint. Trap will hit that in a second.
213 degrees. Autopilot heading
No, it
hold
said flight plan per-
214 degrees.
whatever that was to
Autopilot
whatever
heading
that
hold
was.
There it is. You'll just hit the
0.53
waypoint.
207 degrees. ADF radio 1 active
It loads the
0332.0
next waypoint
kHz.
right before it hits it.
339
I guess, like,
knots.
for
Autopilot
caching
airspeed hold
purposes or
339
just-
knots.
It
So-
preloads the waypoint so it knows
Flight
where to
level
go next.
170.
Well, I thought it was a smart autopilot. It would just know. Well, I'm
It's a
sure.
smart autopilot.
Well, no, it's not. But I'm sure GPS might do the same thing, except we don't really hear that. I guess nothing's happening. It's being very quiet.
Yeah. What's your cruise speed for this flight?
450. I'm probably not
1,000
going to
feet
make
per
it,
minute.
but
Autopilot vertical hold 1,000 feet per minute.
Well, is this a
Autopilot
really
altitude
short
lock
flight?
34,400
I'm going into
feet.
Jose San Marti, I think.
Get around.
I got 0.78 for my Mach.
Oh, nice.
208 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 208 degrees. 344 knots. Autopilot
going at 344 knots.
1,300 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,300 feet
looking
per
for a
minute.
good
Autopilot
sound.
altitude lock 34,400
For,
feet.
737?
0.54. Autopilot Mach 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold
Skysalt might have
1,200
something.
feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,209
Flying right now
degrees.
over East
Autopilot
Namorada.
heading hold 209
Oh,
degrees.
nice.
How good their 747 sound pack is. Is this a Skysong sound pack as well?
Yeah. It's his older sound pack, but it worked for the 737, but it works.
Still really good.
Yeah, I mean it works. This one is like 4 or 5 years old, but it works.
210 degrees.
How old is
Autopilot
the,
heading hold 210 degrees.
747 sound pack. You got.
That came out about 3 months ago.
0.55.
Wow.
Flight
That's one of his
level
reworked
190.
Ones.
Ah.
Because he didn't originally have a 747, so he gave, well, I bought a, one for a,
1,100
it was like a
feet
Lockheed,
per minute.
like 4-engine
Autopilot
configuration, which
vertical hold
worked.
1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot
Didn't sound like a
altitude
740 though.
211
No,
degrees. Autopilot
but it was
heading
something
hold
at least.
211 degrees.
Yeah. No, Dory. Ugh. My dog can't decide. I know what she wants. She doesn't want to.
212 degrees. Autopilot
I'm heading
hold
212.
212 degrees.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's my dog, actually. Jesse, I'm
I'm
heading
headed-
212.
And I'm heading up to 256, I think.
Really?
213 degrees.
Must have
Autopilot
different
heading hold
waypoints.
213
Like-
degrees.
I see what Josh
0.56.
means about
Flight level
the,
200.
oh, cool. About the,
1,000 feet per minute.
About
Autopilot
the-
vertical hold 1,000 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400 feet.
I see what he means about the repeated information.
214 degrees. Autopilot
Yeah.
heading hold 214 degrees.
Now, if we had to control the plane, then I'd understand. But I think he should just take away the rest of it and just say, like, 214 degrees, or heading 214 degrees, and that's it. I wonder why I didn't take off last time. I did the exact same thing that I did this time. Last time, rather. Or whatever. That was just really weird.
Oh, now it's like really quiet.
215 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 215 degrees.
And I'm going at
214
Mach
degrees. Autopilot heading hold
0.59.
214 degrees.
I think I'm about to make a turn or something? Or no, I'm heading back to, heading something.
Closest city, Key Largo, Florida.
Oh, I'm over Key
6.1
Largo,
miles.
or I'm passing by
Bearing
Key Largo.
43.
Dory's
359 knots. 0.57. Flight level 210.
Now at flight level 210.
Wait, how could you and I be so far apart when...
Took off from a
We took off from different runways.
Oh. So you probably took off going in another
Whoa, what's
direction.
that?
I hear it. I don't know what that is.
256 degrees.
What?
Autopilot heading hold 256
Lockheed
degrees.
Martin R3
Air brakes.
It shouldn't.
kmia muha FSX22DEC19.
I thought my auto
FS
throttle was on.
It is on.
Flight plan
Well, then
section
why
for
the air
emanating
brakes?
FIS.
You may
Oh,
think it's fine.
turbulence.
Well, that's part of it. Oh, maybe it's not air brakes. Maybe, yeah, it's just turbulence. Heavy winds and stuff like that will do that.
Maybe 196,200 RW.
Oh,
This
because you have that
255.
big
Oh,
order.
shoot.
130 RW. 113.
What happened?
113.
I'm
Stalling.
Climb rate to 0.
Trying to get to the window. Hold on.
354 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 354 knots.
Hang on, my
0.56.
thing just froze.
Autopilot Mach 0.56.
Vertical speed edit.
Flight level 200.
Oh, found it.
Autopilot vertical hold 900 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude 254 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 254 degrees. 144 knot. 166 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 166 degrees. 339. 243 degrees. Autopilot
I set it to
heading
0.
hold 243 degrees. 334 knot.
There's no-
Why am I stalling? What the heck?
Autopilot
What
heading hold
happened?
235 degrees. 324 knots, 247 degrees. Autopilot heading hold.
We're going down.
47 degrees. 314 knots, 252 degrees. Autopilot heading hold. 252 degrees. 284, 254 degrees. Autopilot heading hold. 254 degrees.
Oh god, I just heard it.
274 knots,
Oh, wow.
258 degrees. Autopilot heading hold.
Oh,
250
shoot.
knots. Autopilot airspeed 257 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 257. Autopilot
That-
heading hold 258 degrees.
Lockheed Martin.
Was not cool. Oopsie.
Try again.
Well, I got that far. Except I do want to make a different setting in
Flight following. General
ideal
Discord, row
flight
one.
because
Track the progress of flight. Event description. Pause
What
at top of the
caused
set check.
that
Cancel
to
button.
happen?
Pause at top of
I
the
have
cancel button.
no idea.
Yes button. Cancel
Try
button.
using
Track the
active
progress of
sky?
flight 88.
Yeah, I think I will.
Lockheed Martin prepare. Lockheed
Yeah,
Martin prepare.
good idea.
Yes button.
I'd much prefer active sky over like any sort of weather generation. Because
Simulation
active sky is
detached.
just real weather. It's nice.
Flying ended.
That was interesting.
Message general edit multi-line. A virtual net.
No,
Mozilla
Dory,
Firefox row
come
1
here.
column 3. Ideal flight.
Come here.
Context. Homepage.
Come here. Dory.
Aww.
Hey, I'm
Ideal flight
flying for the
professional.
waypoint called LOLs.
Oh,
Context. Fly. Icon shelf. Full view full briefing. Icon shelf. New desk. Start page. About. FF. Profile select. Flight. Score. Others. Weather.
weather settings.
Ideal flight professional. Weather settings. Enable weather severity. Enable ideal. Enable ideal flight weather.
And then you
Checkbox
need to
not
make
checked.
sure you
Weather
start
severity.
Ideal flight.
Disabled.
Or what? Active sky.
Wind severity.
It's already on.
Disabled. General visible. Set custom. Weather override. Weather theme. Combo box
Yeah.
clear skies collapsed. Active sky weather theme. Wind speed.
Why are
Update
you
weather.
using ideal
Distance.
flight
NF.
weather then?
Because I forgot I switched profiles.
Weather update weather. Distance. And generate the flight. Enable thermal and ridge effects.
Sweetie,
Checkbox checked.
Be correct. Tell him that you love the
Thermal lift magnitude.
random
Thermal sync magnitude. Combo
weather.
box normal
that-
collapsed.
I
Thermal lift
don't.
magnitude. Combo box normal collapsed.
No.
Enable thermal and ridge effects. Checkbox checked.
So I was thinking, Sarah, about a cool
Generate the
idea
flight to
for,
use
like,
system time.
if
Checkbox
the
not
ideal
checked.
flight autopilot thing comes
Check.
to be,
Update weather. Distance.
if it
Weather
would
update
just
interval. Winds from. Winds
turn
from.
off
Generate the.
at
Enable
minimum,
thermal and ridge
just like
effects. Checkbox not checked.
Tramps autopilot does, and then at
Thermal
that
lift
point,
magnitude. Disabled.
you would get a beep to indicate where the runway center line is, and then you just use rudder to adjust. To put yourself on
Well,
the beep.
that's the problem. I don't think he can do that.
He can if there's an ILS.
Yeah, if there isn't. Or if the
Oh.
control tower asks me to do an RNAV.
Thermal sync magnitude. Thermal
He
turbulence
can if there's an
magnitude.
RNAV as well.
Disabled. Ridge lift magnitude.
Well, you can join
Disabled.
the forums and ask.
Ridge sync magnitude. Ridge turbulence magnitude. More weather settings.
Yeah, I could. But
Weather settings. OK button.
Although-
OK button. Alt.
I mean,
Ideal flight
although
professional.
he's just working on basic stuff right now, I mean, the more advanced stuff
Obviously, yeah.
probably is going to come
Ideal flight.
way down the
New
road.
flight.
I imagine, yeah, for sure.
Cancel. OK button
Oh,
pressed.
yeah, let's regenerate this.
What version of flight following do you have, sweetie?
The latest one.
1.7?
Yeah.
What's new in that one? Because I don't think I have that.
Just some stuff in the INI,
Preparing flight.
just some...
Please
That
wait.
was when the INI was reworked, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Jason
Oh.
hasn't really updated since he
Oh,
added.
okay. Then I
Ideal
have
flight
the
briefing.
latest one.
TCJGR. Flight plan. KMI.
Yeah.
Context. Fly. Icon shelf submenu. Ideal. Register. Help. Paste clip.
I
Copy.
set
Load
my
file.
ideal flight up
Paste.
to use
Help.
my screen reader.
Register.
instead of
Ideal
Sappy.
flight version check.
And I'm
Minimize Z.
sorry, not ideal flight.
Flight following.
Close ideal flight.
And it pretty much solved all of the lag issues.
Fly. Icon shelf. Full briefing. View profile. Regenerate flight. Clear flight.
I could do that, but hearing two of the same voice in my head just...
Voice. Reverse route. Move to swap. Show CPU.
Yeah.
It just
View
interfaces with
profile.
NVDA. It's not two of the same voice. It's just like if you hit control, it'll stop. It's the
Ah.
same. as-
Regenerate flight. View. Full briefing. Icon shelf submenu. Fly. Icon. New. Start page. Of FS main. FS main menu. Ideal flight. Starting flight simulator. Cancel. OK button. Alt. Press.
There's just way too much information.
Ideal
in
flight
this
Starting
professional.
flight simulator.
I'm used to getting that much information,
Discord.
though. Remember,
General
I'm a
document.
musician,
Message
and
general edit
I'm,
multi-line.
like, surrounded sometimes
yeah.
by,
One moment.
Flight simulator connected.
General Discord. General document. Message general edit
Also
multi-line.
remember, guys, this is a beginning beta.
Yeah, he's just.
So hopefully within the next couple weeks we might be getting another preview.
Hopefully. I don't think I'll mess with it yet. I still have some flight
Lockheed
simulator
Prepar 3D
sessions
scenario
left
startup
with
window.
FS Tramp. I just need to freaking get GSX to work. I have no idea why my GSX won't work, but if I hit Control F12, the Sim Connect window does not pop up. for
Prepar 3D
GSX.
scenario startup.
Oh, that's weird.
Checkbox check this. Change.
It did before I
Sub-menu dialog
purchased
window.
it. You know,
Edit.
it would
Blank.
probably was like warp to trial airport, but I've purchased
Combo
it now
data
and it
grid.
just will
Combo
not
box.
pop
Edit.
up.
Blank. Combo box.
At
Data
all.
grid. Click to select a vehicle.
Did you email the developer?
737-500. Boeing 737-800.
No,
Oh.
I want to do this. Gotta Google.
Oh, yeah.
Google.
Change vehicle. List the available weather themes to choose from. Fair weather.
Why won't you email the developer
Cold
if the
fronts.
product's not working that you
Building
bought?
storms. Active sky weather theme.
Yeah,
Weather themes radio button.
I might
Check
have
select
to
this option to use the
uninstall
weather.
and reinstall
User
it,
defined
'cause I-
radio button. Change
I mean,
airport.
it's like if I
That's
bought
button change
something and it's not working to my
Sub-menu dial-
satisfaction, I'd be calling up the company. Hey, this is not working right, guys.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
too.
Checkbox check display
Well,
the scenario
I'll,
startup screen window.
I'll uninstall it. See if I
Lockheed
get rid
Martin
of
Prepar 3D V4.
everything.
Sub-menu dialog
Just
window.
reinstall it and then.
That's like if
Lockheed
you
Martin
purchased a
Prepar 3D
plane
V4.
and it's
Menu
not
window.
flying
Default
right.
default
I'm
window
hoping
title.
you
Virtual
call the
cockpit view
company and
00.
say, hey, this is not flying right.
Lockheed
What's
Martin
going
Prepar
on
3D
here?
V4.
Well, if it's a kit plane and it's not flying, it probably is my error.
Flight monitor active. Flight started.
didn't build it
Local
correctly.
engines off.
I set it to regular
On
weather
ground.
and it's still raining. Or no, I set it to active sky weather and it's still showing it's raining.
Weird, unless if
maybe
it's
I-
raining near the airport.
Maybe.
General Discord row 1
What
column
airport
2.
is it?
KMIA.
Anyway,
Okay, Google. What's the current weather at KMIA?
General Discord. Out of edit. Click. Circle. Click. Blank. Click. Graphic. Banner.
Oh,
The pilot's lounge. Beat. Button go live.
That's
Close button.
Celsius.
that's
by the way.
why.
Button applications. Button screens. Button Lockheed Martin.
hey, that
Button
would
go
be
live.
cool if it interface.
Click
That would
wrap
be
button
cool
go-
if the
dialog.
active
Close
sky
button.
interface with weather gods.
Discord is unable to stream your
Oh,
game
that
audio.
would be nice.
Permissions in order. Button grant access.
I
But
think
the
it
way he
does.
does no, it's
Close
just his
button.
own thing. The way he does it is if it's forecasted to rain, it will rain, even if it's not.
Huh?
Yep, that's the way Active Sky does it. If there's rain in the forecast, it's not raining in your area. It's still gonna rain.
General Discord. Message
Uh,
general as
Makes
multi-line.
How
Lockheed
is it
Martin
gonna
Prepar- Lockheed
rain
Martin.
if it's not raining in your area?
Because that's the forecast. If it says rain in the forecast, it's gonna rain. He doesn't do actual live weather.
Lockheed Martin. FS Tramp. Map 1. Top. Plan 2.
Well, it's
left.
pretty much the closest thing you can
Context
do to
menu.
live weather.
It'd be nice if it were actually live weather.
I
Open.
am
Open.
now over the
Save unavailable.
tippy,
Open.
tippy,
6 case
tippy,
Nell.
tippy
5
top
via
of
FSS
the
04
tippy,
DEC
tippy
19.
bottom of
6 case
Florida.
F 5 via F 2 1 K Yamaha
I'm
FSX 22
headed towards
DEC.
the water.
Flight plan loaded.
Oh,
See
wow.
command
Yamaha
/users.
FSX22DEC
Backslash
19.
flight plan
Headed
section
towards
from
the
KMIA to
Straits.
FENIR.
I just have to cross the Florida Straits and then I'll be in Cuba.
Oh,
Remember, I said 90 miles.
I keep forgetting about that.
To zoom in, X
Well,
100.
90 miles
top.
from
Plan
Key
front,
West.
1 RW AC 1.
Right.
Stir 2. 3 PRO KM 20 feet. KMIA 8. Left click.
I love that startup sound for the 737. Oh my god.
Dialog remaining. Property page remaining. Property page remaining. List KMIA ALT foot. Date. Time 49 minutes and 42 seconds. Fuel gal 570.
Okay, so I looked at I found something on the FS Dream Team forums that suggests that possibly it is the GSX window is because the Sim Connect is not working right or something like that.
Okay.
So like the window may be too small, which might happen with some third-party airplanes.
Oh, maybe.
But it's just some
Tree
suggestions
view.
for
Level 0
resizing
Miami
the
INTL
window.
expanded 1. Tree view. RWY08 R1 of 1 level. RWY091. Used flight. Skip to here S. Pane. Sub-menu dialog window. Beep for progress bar updates. Lockheed Martin par 3 DB4.
Yeah, for some reason.
29.83
Kmia
NH,
FSS
1010.2 millibars.
Tram.
Colesman setting
Autopilot
29.83
box
NHG,
in,
1010.2
Tram.
millibars.
And I put in my actual
93
cruising
degrees.
altitude in
Autopilot
there
heading hold
because
93 degrees.
it was locking it in
249
at
knots. Autopilot airspeed.
33,100.
Autopilot master switch.
And he,
on.
by the way, did not do planned
34,400
step
feet.
climbs.
Autopilot altitude lock. 34,400 feet. Autopilot vertical hold 500
Really
feet.
weird,
Flaps down.
but whatever. I just hope it knows when to descend.
Uh-huh.
General Disco. Idea.
I don't know
Virtual
if
net.
it'll
Smart
descend. It
cars.
might
Row
pull
one
a-
column
what
code.
happened to
Mozilla
Sarah
Firefox row
yesterday.
1. A virtual net.
Why
Smart
don't you
cars.
uncheck
Row
the
A
flight
virtual-
plan box and recheck it? You're not gonna trust me. Do it.
Pilot center button.
Hold on a minute, babe.
New
I'm
button.
kind of trying to plug in the
Pilot
wire
center
to
button.
my
Map
headset
button.
right
Oh.
now.
Chat. Map button. Chat button. Preview button. Settings button. Departure. Refresh. Departure. New button. Flight. Pressed. Depart button. Combo box. Edit. 06.
Because it was
Combo
doing
box
the
flying.
Beep, beep. Yep.
dance.
Back button. Start button. Pressed. Departure airport list. A800. Track the product. Edit event description list. 6:49 and 56 seconds p.m. Event. Flaps set to position 5505. Lockheed Martin par 3 DV4.
So just the flight plan, not the pilot, but just the
Do
flight.
not, yeah, just a flight plan.
Kmia muha FSX22DEC19. Plane FS tram.
Parking brakes on.
No, it locked it again to 33,100. So for some reason, it's locking it into 33,000. I don't know what's going on, but whatever. Let me see what these
Caps lock
waypoints
on.
are at.
Caps lock on. Audio. AC1 plan on. ID room course A stir 2. 94 BROC. 94 degree stir 2. 90. Near desk. 0 Ian's. 0 KTS.
What?
0 text read only.
Parking brakes off.
15 text read only.
Autopilot altitude lock. 34,400 feet. On.
60 text
Autopilot
read only.
vertical hold 500 feet per minute. 600 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 600 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,700 feet per minute.
Get off the
Autopilot
ground.
vertical hold 700 feet per minute.
145
Autopilot
text
altitude lock 34. Autopilot airspeed hold
Gear up.
You know what I
249
think
knots.
it's doing?
207
Ah.
degrees.
I think it's
Autopilot heading
locking
hold
me at that
140 feet.
altitude since
Auto
it's such a
throttle
short
on. Take
trip.
off. Local time
Oh,
6:50
maybe.
and landing gear up.
Because I'm already on my descent.
50 feet. Autopilot wing level off 1,700 feet per minute.
Okay,
Autopilot vertical
auto
hold
throttle came in.
209 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 209 degrees. 254
gonna stall.
knots. Autopilot
Yeah, I know.
airspeed
I see
hold
it.
210 degrees.
Picnic
700
196
feet.
180 KTS.
It's raining.
211 degrees, 1900 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1900 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 212 degrees. Autopilot heading hold
Wow, it really
212
is.
degrees.
Oh, you know
213
what's
degrees.
going
Autopilot
on?
heading hold
I'm
2,000 feet per
now
minute.
flying
Autopilot vertical
over-
hold 2,000 feet per minute.
Alright, it's
Autopilot
not
altitude
stalling.
lock
It-
34, 1,500
It's just struggling.
feet altimeter.
It's just the weather is
214
crazy right
degrees,
now.
115 degrees, 0.
Well, no, I did stall the last
Autopilot
time,
Mach
though.
hold Mach
And that might be due to the weather or something. I might have to fake step climbs.
I would disable step climbs, honestly.
Well, I don't even have them on, so...
216 degrees.
Yeah, just let
Autopilot
it
heading
go.
hold 216 degrees. 2,500 feet altimeter.
God. Yeah, this thing is struggling.
Is there turbulence? Like, I don't hear the AccuFuel
Autopilot
stuff.
vertical
so-
hold 2,100
A little bit.
feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock
2,100 feet,
34,000
215
0.40.
We're just struggling up here.
Altimeter.
High wind.
Very much so. I'm not even gonna let in my... I'm not even gonna, like, retract my flaps. I mean, I could, but...
Yeah.
3,500 feet altimeter.
I could, but I'm not going to. I mean, we're struggling over here.
2,200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 2,200 feet per minute.
Actually, I should be alright. Well,
34,400 feet.
not all the way, but...
0.41. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.41. 4,500 feet altimeter.
Oh my god. This weather is just... Could you hear the rain?
Yes.
Oh.
245 KTS.
245 KTS, or knots, rather.
Big 250 KTS.
0.42. Auto 215
There you
degrees.
go, flaps coming
Autopilot
up.
heading hold 215 degrees.
Well, now you're through that little
Ugh.
patch
Big
of rough weather.
265 KTS.
That's why I didn't let out my flaps, or retract my flaps. I'm like,
Actually, I think that was what was making all that noise, was your flaps were still down.
No, they couldn't have been. I got flap 0.
Not now, but the noise is gone. I meant when you were taking off.
Oh, yeah.
14 degrees.
You were going
1900
fast and
feet
your
per
flaps
minute.
were still down,
Autopilot
so it was
vertical
making
hold
a funky
1900 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude.
Well,
lock,
yeah, but there was...
32,200
I
feet
wasn't
per
going to
minute.
retract them. There
Autopilot
was
vertical hold
weather and
2,200 feet
weather
per minute.
and...
Autopilot
Ugh.
altitude 2,000 feet per
Well,
minute. Autopilot
when you're
vertical
at
hold
that speed, you have
2,000
to
feet per
retract.
minute. Autopilot altitude
I
lock,
wasn't going very
34,
fast to begin
1800
with.
feet per minute. Autopilot
I think I was only
vertical
going at
hold
like 220.
1800 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34, 2,200 feet
That's
per
flap
minute.
retraction
Autopilot
speed.
vertical hold 2,200
Actually, you're not supposed to have
feet per
flaps
minute.
above,
Autopilot altitude
250,
lock
so.
34,400 feet.
I was only going at 220 anyway, but
213
yeah.
degrees. Autopilot heading hold
At the time.
2,000 feet altimeter.
Actually, I think pilots, they'll retract their
284
flaps in
knots.
stages
Autopilot
or
airspeed
something.
hold
That's what I heard.
284 knots.
Very much dependent on the aircraft, according to Emma, so.
They did in the 7.5 I was in.
500 feet altimeter. 2,100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 2,100 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude 1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot
Need the
altitude
speed
lock
progress, no progress bar
34,
updates.
1,700 feet per minute.
290
Autopilot
KTS.
vertical hold 1,700 feet per minute.
Big
Autopilot
102.
altitude nav radio 1 has distance measuring
196,
equipment 1,600 feet per minute.
350,
Autopilot vertical hold 1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 9,500 feet altimeter 0.44. Autopilot Mach hold
Yay!
Mach
I'm almost to
0.44.
10,000. We'll see what happens. Maybe the weather changed. You know, weather changes every like 5 minutes or so sometimes.
Oh god, it's very frequent, yeah.
What I'm gonna do though, just in case, is I'm gonna go to that climb box and stay
1,700
there.
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical
Just
hold
in case.
1,700 feet per minute.
If you start hearing the
Autopilot altitude 304
sound,
knots.
just climb right through it.
0.47.
Yeah.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0. 1,600
Power came out.
feet
Once
per
it
minute.
goes above
Autopilot
10,000,
vertical
power should
hold
come back.
1,600 feet per minute.
It didn't
Yeah,
last time.
Altitude
I
lock
think my auto throttle thing was
34,000,
broken or something last
1,700
time.
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,700
No, it never came
feet per
out.
minute.
It was a problem.
Autopilot altitude
Yeah, I don't know why.
1,600 feet per minute.
I hear it
Autopilot
going back
vertical
in
hold
now.
1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot
HPG
altitude
check,
lock
box check.
34,400
red
feet.
34,000. All checkbox checked. Vertical speed edit red only. 1,600.
Flight level 110.
Alt.
Let me check my
30,
distance
82,
real
flight.
quick.
0 NAV 100 Jones EO 100 hit 2 Vist Hila 2 310 Big 190 Ian 1 Des 11,000 KM PR 2 Stir 2 ID route AC 1 Plan Miami INTF
314 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 314 knots.
1 half near 14.1 NM 3 minutes and 9
211
seconds
degrees.
HMU
250.49.
250.3 NM
Autopilot
Woo! I'm
altitude
gonna be going
0.49.
250 nautical miles for this trip.
1 Big 310
Oh, that's a pretty decent trip. You'll get at least a little bit of time to cruise.
Yeah? Assuming I make it up to cruise?
Flight level
Yeah.
120. 1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400 feet.
So Jesse can't seem to nail these Xbox controller landings.
Well, we'll see what happens with this with this wealth of information I'm getting today, if I can actually nail it.
319 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 319
Yeah.
knots.
The first time he pulled up too hard.
0.50.
Pitched up and stalled.
1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot
Second
vertical
time he
hold
didn't pitch up enough.
1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock
Sounds like that happened again the
34,400
third
feet.
time.
Yeah. I'm not.
Flight level
If he wants to tap
130.
it, you gotta pull back and hold.
I told him to stroke it.
Not stroke it. Don't tell him to. Are you kidding?
Just
What
stroke
is
it,
wrong?
Harry. Just stroke it.
Oh my
Fifth
god.
Pila 2, 300, make 190, Ian's 2, 1 desk. Near make 200 and desk, 1,400
No,
feet.
it's you pull back, but you have to hold it back.
I think
Have to
I.
hold-
Yeah, I think I held mine back until about
324
10,
knots.
and then I just let go
Autopilot
because I'm like,
airspeed hold 324
yeah.
No, you keep hold. If you kept holding it back, the landing would have been even smoother. Because
I
what
was-
you have to do is you have to hold off the nose.
I was just afraid to do that. I'm like, ugh. I
Flight
chickened
level
out, literally.
140.
Well, you know, at 10 feet, if you'd pulled up too much and
210
stalled, it wouldn't have been
degrees.
that heavy anyway.
0.51.
Still
Autopilot
not
hold
really
at
something I'd want to
0.51.
do.
1,300
Yeah, but-
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical
Actually,
hold
in the
1,300 feet
Cessna
per minute.
172,
Autopilot
you're
altitude
supposed to
knock,
pull the nose up so much you get the
34,400
stall horn when you land.
Whoa, that's a little disconcerting.
No, it's...
You
I
know,
mean, you don't-
it actually sounds. This flight actually sounds better than the last one.
It does.
I don't know what happened, but yes, something happened.
Sounds like you got a lot more wind.
329 knots.
Wind.
Autopilot
This
airspeed
time,
hold
yeah.
329 knots.
Which means you have more speed and
209
more
degrees.
control authority.
Autopilot heading hold 209 degrees.
And I'm sure my auto throttle thing is going, I can do this.
Flight level 150.
Well, auto throttle's handling it well.
It didn't last time.
Flight plan section from FENIR to MNAT.
Oh,
No, I don't know what happened last time. Your speeds weren't correct.
yeah, yeah. But something just happened.
Yeah.
I hope never to hear wind shear. Wind shear.
0.52. Auto
Wind shear,
210
oh,
degrees.
man.
Autopilot heading hold 210 degrees.
Wind shear is
211
a
degrees.
bitch.
Autopilot heading hold 212 degrees.
Hold on, is that
ADF
wind I
radio
hear?
1
Speaking
active
of wind?
0332.0
Yeah,
kilohertz.
it's wind.
Desk,
I hear it too.
1,300
It's just wind.
334
I think I'm
knots.
doing okay.
Autopilot
My climb
airspeed
rate
hold
looks good.
334 knots.
Climb right and you check your airspeed.
Flight level 160.
325 kts.
325 looks good.
204
You're far above
degrees.
stall
Autopilot heading hold
Not really.
204 degrees.
But not with this thing. I think I stalled at like 330, but I was way in the air by then.
You can only stall at that speed if your pitch is stupidly high.
It
1,200
wasn't
feet per minute.
actually. It was starting. I was
Autopilot
actually starting to
vertical
lose
hold
speed, and
1,200
yeah,
feet per
it didn't go
minute.
well.
Autopilot altitude knock 34,000.
And I didn't catch it in time.
That
Actually-
was the power on.
That was the flight that I did.
0.53.
Sunday,
Autopilot Mach
yesterday.
hold Mach 0.53. 339 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 339 knots.
330
Flight level
knots.
170.
Why am I hearing radio
1,300
chatter in my
feet per
ear?
minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,300
I'm
feet per
hearing it
minute.
too. I have no
Autopilot
idea where
altitude
it's
knock
coming from.
34,400 feet.
Okay, that's weird. It's not
What
my.
happened?
Pila 2, 335
Coming from the
kts.
sim.
They make 1, Ian's 2, 1,300 feet min.
1,000.
1,200 feet per minute.
kts.
Please be
Autopilot
wind, please be
vertical hold
wind, please be just
1,200
wind.
feet per minute.
It's
Autopilot
wind.
altitude 1,300 feet per
I
minute.
hear it, it's just
Autopilot
wind.
vertical hold 1,300 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude knock 34,400 feet. 1,200
This
feet
thing
per
is
minute.
seriously just
Autopilot vertical
struggling.
hold 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude.
It's not the plane, I think it's just the weather. Just
Autopilot
blech.
vertical
What's
hold
your climb rate?
1,300 feet per minute.
let me
Autopilot
look.
1,200 feet per minute.
1,200
Autopilot
to
vertical
1,200?
hold 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot
Airspeed?
altitude 1,300 feet per minute.
1,340
Autopilot vertical hold
340?
1,300 feet per minute.
Okay, it's
Autopilot
wind as you're
altitude
picking up speed.
1,200 feet per minute.
Oh.
Autopilot vertical hold 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude 206 degrees.
The default
1,300 feet per
ATC
minute.
is chattering at
Autopilot
you.
vertical hold 1,300
It shouldn't.
feet per minute.
I don't have that on.
Autopilot altitude 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot
Something is.
vertical
I
hold
don't know where that
1,200
radio
feet per minute.
chatter is from, but it's
Autopilot
ATC
altitude
chatter.
1,300
That's kinda weird,
feet
but
per
oh well.
minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,300 feet
Yeah,
per
it
minute.
is. It's
Autopilot
mine. I'm
altitude
just gonna ignore it.
1,200 feet
Dude,
per
I'm
minute.
gonna laugh.
Autopilot
I'm gonna
vertical
laugh
hold
if one day by
1,200
mistake
feet
you
per
log
minute.
into VATSIM
Autopilot
and
altitude
take off.
349 knots. Flight plan section.
Oh, yeah.
FIS.
wonder if you're on Vanson right now.
Autopilot
I'm
vertical
not.
hold
Oh,
1,600 feet
hilarious.
per
You're
minute.
like
Autopilot
flying in a
vertical hold
computer.
1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,000.
I'm still going at 340. I should be picking up a little bit more
254
speed.
degrees. Autopilot heading
Oh,
hold
speak of the devil.
254 degrees.
Where the hell are you going?
1,500 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,500, 255 degrees.
My climb rate went up.
200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude 1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude
I don't know if that's wind.
354 knots,
I think that's,
0.56. 256 degrees. Autopilot heading hold
Yep.
256
Airspeed
degrees.
edit. Vertical speed edit red only. Selection removed.
0 feet per minute.
I just
Level
set it to
flight.
0. I'm
Autopilot
not
vertical
chancing it.
hold 0. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400 feet.
Alt. 200 autopilot fly hold fly planet ADF NAV 110 point Jonesage EOC
Slowly.
NAV 1.
Yeah, because I noticed my wind was stopping. I'm like, uh-oh.
15 people 2. 360 KTS.
Now we're going
Yeah,
360.
Yeah, and you hear the power's coming up because you leveled off, but you want to go for about 1,000 foot per minute.
NAV
climb
100
rate.
and 360 KTS.
I'm just waiting for this thing to catch up speed.
It's caught up.
Yeah, I
Power's
don't
not coming out anymore. When you go for a climb rate, the power's going to come back in, which it's supposed to.
NAV 355 KTS.
Oh no, I'm still losing speed. 355.
NAV 100 and 355 KTS. NAV 100 and Ian's 2. 0 feet mid.
But I'm not even climbing. What the heck?
Ian's 2. Ian's 2. NAV 100 and 355
Are you losing any
KTS.
more speed?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so. Let me see.
What's in your speed box?
Let me see.
Airspeed edit red only. 355.
355. Oh, okay.
Vertical speed
No, I'm
edit
not.
red only. 000.
Alright, put your climb back into
All checkbox checked.
just 1,000.
Autopilot
Vertical speed
altitude
edit red
lock
only.
34,400 feet.
You gotta get
Level flight.
Selected.
Autopilot vertical
Selection.
hold 0. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400 feet. On. Autopilot vertical hold 1,000 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 1,000 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 34,400 feet.
EOC NAV 130. FISD 200. Kilo 2.
I'm almost there.
350. NAV 190. 350 KTS.
How are you able to travel 200? Well, okay.
0.57. Autopilot
He
Mach
didn't
hold Mach
crash
0.
when he did.
Flight level
Right,
210.
NAV 100. Ian's 2. 1,000 feet mid. Desk. Near NAV 200. 21,140 feet. Deep 2.
21,400 feet altitude. Yay.
Near
Or
NAV 200.
something.
Desk. Ian's 2. Ian's 2. NAV 100. 355
What's your
KTS.
speed?
355.
So it's holding it.
It's holding it.
355 text read only. .360 text read only.
How come I'm not hearing my wind?
I hear it.
Because you ran out. Because you're not breaking it. You're not.
Hey!
Flying. You couldn't hear the wind.
258
360.
degrees. Autopilot heading
I
hold
can hear the wind over the
0.58.
frame. It's just, I don't
Autopilot Mach
hear like
hold Mach
the
0.58.
low pressure. That means you're stalling.
Flight
Oh,
level
you mean like the
220.
not wind?
The big whoosh.
Oh yeah. I think I caught it just in time because my wind stopped. I'm like, uh-oh.
I heard the deep whoosh.
Oh, I didn't hear that at all.
I heard it.
Well, remember, you have better hearing than I do.
This is truth. I'm also a lot younger.
360 text read only.
That's true. It's 360.
Oh, it's auto arming the spoilers.
I don't think so. Hit it again. It's a toggle.
No,
it's
it
not.
said-
It's not gonna hurt it. Just hit it. It's not a toggle, actually. If you hit it, it won't. If it's
369 knots, 0.59. Autopilot Mach hold Mach
Unless I
0.59.
was coming in a little bit too fast and I recovered.
Flight
Maybe.
level 230.
365 text read only.
365. I think we're doing okay.
NAV 100 and Ian's 2. 1,000 feet mid.
Holding at a steady 1,000.
Nearing 223,000.
Altitude is 23,000 something.
Desk 1,000. Ian's 2. Leaving 103.65 kts.
259 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 259 degrees.
370 text.
370.
Okay, so speed's going in, which means your climb rate technically could increase.
I'm not gonna chance it.
No. Well, if you put it in the altitude box, it'll handle it itself.
Yeah, I know, but still, I'm just gonna leave it at 1,000. It'll adjust.
Then you have to
0.60.
check the box to get it to
Autopilot Mach
adjust.
hold Mach 0.60.
370 text. Only.
Holding a 370. No, I put it in the box already, so it's gonna hold it.
Isn't there a checkbox?
There
Flight
is.
level 240.
Flight level 240.
370 text. Only. Leaving 1. Ian's 2. 1,000 feet mid.
Still
Okay,
holding.
now.
Ian's 2. Leaving 100.
Still remember doing this in the movie Bravo, barely getting to 25,000 feet,
minutes and 5 seconds. 390.
Oh God.
8. Route. 8. Course.
Oops, wrong.
375 kts.
The top end
375.
was completely and utterly dead by the time it got to 25,000 feet. It started to die off at 18,000 and just kept...
Oh no, someone was in a plane and they were trying to fly, whatever.
0.61. Autopilot Mach hold Mach
And,
0.61.
375 text.
375.
Leaving 1.
Still just
Ian's 2.
checking.
1,000 feet mid.
I think I still hear my wind.
I still hear it. I hear nothing out of the ordinary.
Flight level 250.
Nice, 25,000.
Ian's 2. Leaving 100.
Yeah.
375 kts.
Holding at 375. Let me see what we should be
Airspeed
at.
edit red only. 380.
Well, we should be at 380, but that's okay.
Vertical speed edit red only.
going up.
1,000.
No, we should be at 380. We're at 375. I'm sure it'll just take some time, I hope.
Yeah, it's probably going up.
Alt. 34. 25.
Extremely
East, 2, auto,
slowly.
Flight map 80. 0. 1. Jones. EO. NA. 113.
0.62. Autopilot Mach hold
Right.
Mach
Speed
0.62.
250. Hilo 2.
See, I'm used to being in a
384
car
knots.
where,
Autopilot airspeed hold 300.
Oh, there we go. We hit at 380. I'm used to being in a car where you hit the gas and you, well,
Increase in speed.
you get thrown in your seat, thrown back in your seat.
Depending on the car.
Depending on the car, yeah. I've been in some wimpy cars too.
I've been in some cars where I've been in some vehicles where you hit the gas and you're lucky to be at 40 miles an hour in about 10 minutes. That's what it
Flight
felt
level
like.
260.
It
Flight
wasn't
level
really that
260, I think we're actually making
0.63.
progress.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.63.
bad. Oh yeah.
I'm just kind of tuning out the ATC chatter because I don't need it, so.
Yeah. I always use it.
Oh, I don't.
389 knots.
Maybe
Autopilot
it's telling you, Sarah, take a break.
389 knots.
Sarah, take a break.
380 text. Only.
380, I should be at.
0.64. Autopilot Mach hold Mach
390.
0.64. Vertical
0.64.
speed edit red only. 1,000.
That'll go up.
I hope so. Because this is about where I have issues.
Alt. 32. Climb. And 1. Jones at 2. EOS. 113. Hit 2. Hilo 2. 385 kts.
Oh yeah, here we go, it's going up. See, I don't have much
258
patience.
degree. Flight level 270.
Flight level 270, yeah, I don't really have much patience. I mean, I do, but it's just like, okay.
Zero 0.65. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.65.
Hilo 2. 385 kts. Leaving 100. Ian's 2. 1,000 feet. Depth. Nearing to 27,470 feet.
27,400 something feet.
Nearing desk. 1,000 feet mid.
We're holding at a steady
Ian
1,000
leaving
feet.
196.
Vertical speed
19,400.
and
385 kts.
we're at still 385. Am I supposed to be at full power?
Yes.
I know I've asked that before.
Text
Flight level 280.
Flight level 280. We're almost there. We're supposed to be at flight level
399 knots, 0.66.
either 340 or
Autopilot
360.
Mach hold Mach
I'm not
0.66.
I'm not really sure what flight level we're supposed to be at. I don't remember. I think it gave me 36,000. Sim briefed it, which is a bit high, but okay, I'll take it.
390 text brief only.
390.
Ian's 2, 1,000 feet min. Desk. Nearning 228,670 feet deep to. Nearning desk. 1,000 feet min. Ian's 2, nickname 196, 19,004, 390 KTS.
Yeah, it's taking me about a minute to get to the various. Yeah, it's taking me about a minute, so yeah, it's holding. It's doing okay.
404 knots,
395 text brief
0.67.
only.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.67.
Why am I seeing 404
Flight
knots,
level
but
290.
395
I'm
text brief
seeing
only.
395. Okay. Hello, laptop keyboard.
It's mine.
Ah, nice.
Airspeed edit red only. 405.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be at 405.
Vertical speed edit red only. 1,000.
It'll go up.
Okay.
You don't have enough faith in the plane.
No, I don't. I configured it, remember?
80, 0, and 8, 1, Jones in 2.
I don't have faith in my own configuration, in my own creation.
EOC,
409 knots, 0.68. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.68.
15, 200, 1. EOC bot beast, Jones in 2, 100, NAV2, 0,
Oh.
and Jones, EO, 100, Keelan, 390, nickname 100, 390 KTS.
It's still at 390.
Flight level 300.
Yeah, that's about all I can
Airspeed
do
edit
with
red
the
only.
power it
400.
has and the climb rate it
Vertical
has.
speed edit red only. 1,000.
Should I decrease
just
that to
have
like
to-
500 or
No.
no?
It'll take you absolutely ages to get to cruise. Unless you are losing speed, you're fine.
Alt.
I don't think I am. I'm just not gaining it.
259
No,
degrees.
that's fine.
Autopilot heading hold 259 degrees. 0.69. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.69.
1,000 feet min.
I'm holding steady.
Ian's 2, nickname 390, Keelan 2.
In fact, if it had
390
IAS mode, I'd suggest you climb at either 380 or 370 for an even faster climb speed.
I don't have that mode, so.
No, real autopilots do,
Oh,
but
nice.
Tramp doesn't. Yeah, even
And
in the
I don't know.
737,
I don't even know about this freeway aircraft. It probably doesn't either.
It most likely does.
We just don't know how to use it.
Keelan 2, 390 KTS.
Well, we're
Nickname
with
Flight
390
level
KTS.
310.
I'm still at 390. I'm supposed to be at 450 by the time I hit cruise. No, or 405, 410. I don't remember. I think it's either 405 or.
whatever that number is, that's your cruise speed. It doesn't mean you have to be there when you hit cruise. It just means
0.70.
that when you
Autopilot
level
Mach
out,
hold Mach
that's what you want to be
0.70.
accelerating to and
Oh.
ultimately reaching.
385 text.
385. Crap.
What's that?
I'm dropping to 385.
And I want to bump that down to about.
Airspeed
No,
edit red only.
700.
Vertical speed edit red only. 1,000.
no, hold on to it. If you start dropping below like 360, it's a
30
problem.
H
But
2 auto flight plan ADF 0 NA 110 Jones
I'll
2
play it safe at 375.
EO NAV 1 hit 2 fist Keelan 2 38 Ian's 2
drops
nickname
that, though.
196
I meant to just check the
385
altitude
KTS.
box and let
Autopilot
Tramp
heading
see
hold
if Tramp can
0.71.
handle it.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach
Now
0.
we're at 380.
Flight level 320.
Keelan 2 380 KTS. Airspeed edit
257 degrees.
Vertical speed edit red
Autopilot
only.
heading hold
1,000.
257 degrees. Flight plan section from FIS to CANO.
I'm lowering the climb rate.
1,000 selected.
Okay.
Selection removed. 0700.
700 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold 700 feet per minute.
Flight plan
Autopilot altitude lock
033
34,400
To
feet.
700.
Jones 2 EOC NAV 100 Keelan 2 380 KT nickname 196
258 degrees.
19,434
Autopilot heading hold 253 0.70. 253 degree. 429 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold 429 knots.
Better than your 3,000.
Is that what it was
700
earlier
feet.
today?
Yeah.
Desk. 700 feet mid. Ian's 2.
But you gotta
EOC bot B
didn't pull hard
646,
enough on the stick,
249, 380 KTS.
Am I gonna like start picking up speed at some point now that I lowered the climb rate? I hope.
No, it'll probably just hold it.
Flight level 330.
Okay. Wait, flight level 330. Why am I?
0.73. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.73.
33,000 feet?
Oh yeah, that's right.
700 feet mid. Ian's 2.
That is
EOC bot B 646,
That's right. I should either be at 34 or 36,000. I don't remember my cruise.
Look at the box.
No, really, I don't remember my cruise. I don't remember what Simbrief had me set to. I think it was supposed to be 36,000.
380 KTS.
But
What
whatever.
does it say in the box?
34,000 something.
That's a little odd.
434
by about
knots.
2,000 feet.
0.74. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.74.
You're almost there. So
I'm almost there anyway, so I'm probably not going to make it to.
Hela 2. 380 KTS.
Let me check my distance actually.
30 PR 200 nearing CEL. KMIA 84 RWIS
252 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 252
13
degrees.
minutes and 22 seconds H muted. 140.2 26 minutes and 49 seconds H KMIA.
Sorry about that. I just got a little distracted.
Ah.
140 nautical miles away.
1/2 canoe. 68.4
Okay.
NM 13 minutes and 4 seconds H KMI.
You'll have a short amount of time.
Miami
It's
INTF
not very
CDL.
long.
I'm just hoping it. Well, I don't know if it's going to descend because, like, remember I was changing the climb rate and stuff, so.
Flight level 340.
EOC bot B 375 KTS.
375.
Airspeed
Just check the altitude, Bob.
439 knots. 0.75. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.75.
Altitude edit red only. 34,000.
Says it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be at 34,000.
Vertical speed edit red only. 0 7.
So, and right now I'm at.
Map. NAV 2 100 Jones. NAV 1 hit 2. Cano Helage. Ian 400 desk. Fist D2 34,310.
34,300. Okay, so 34,400 something. I think I'm almost there.
Fist D desk. 250 feet mid.
Yep, it's leveling
0
off.
feet per minute. Level flight. Autopilot vertical hold 0. Autopilot altitude lock. 34,400 feet.
Okay, I made it to cruise anyway.
Ian's 2. EOC
Let's
bot B
just hope your
646
thing levels
200.
itself
Ian's
out.
2. 50 feet mid.
Yeah.
Well, I can get the power coming out, so.
EOC bot 385 KTS.
385.
Considering you're picking up speed, I would assume that yes, it did level out.
Yeah. Finally. I'm tempted to, like, at 100 miles out, recheck that fly plan box because I don't really want the same thing that happened to me last night to happen today. I just don't. Oh, let me see what runway I am
Lockheed A virtual
landing
network.
at.
General Discord row 1 column. A ideal flight professional row 1. ID context exit full view full brief desk Mozilla Firefox ideal flight briefing. Destination airport. Quick information. Aircraft configuration. Quick information. Descent rate. This time descent. Land start time. Takeoff. Flight
Rothamus says hi, by the way.
Flight fuel.
Oh, nice.
46,000.
Okay.
Taxi fuel.
She
Home
can't
fuel.
tune in though because it's raining there and her dad's
13,000 fuel weight.
That's understandable.
By the way, the throttle is X and B.
7,543
Oh,
kilograms.
X and B?
Sorry.
B.
Y and B.
Blank.
Really?
If
Yeah, I'm
weather
looking at it right, and then to do the reverse
Weather
thrusters
feed,
is
blank,
you
route,
hold down
blank.
the B button.
Airways. Veneer
Oh.
to blank. Aircraft situation.
Interesting.
Depart. Arrive. RWI 06.
It's circle and
LDA 13.
it's
Depart.
triangle and
RWI
circle
12.
on the,
Jordan 9,000.
yeah,
Arrive.
PS
RW
controller.
Arrive. RWI 06.
I
LDA
thought-
13,100.
Wait,
06.
Ideal flight
are A
professional.
and B the bottom buttons or is B above A?
No.
So B and A are the below buttons, and then X and Y are
Ideal flight
the
professional.
above buttons.
Oh.
Okay, so
Lockheed
yeah, it
Martin
would be.
R3D.
Sorry!
Autopilot heading hold 253 degrees.
KMI Yamaha FSX22DE.
Let me set my runway.
Stop it.
Audio. KMI 8. RWI KMI 8. 49 minutes and 42 left.
I think it was 06.
Level 1 RW. RWI 2711 level 1.
be back.
RWY26R1 level 1.
Oh, wrong airport. Let's see.
List, unknown. Property. Dialogue canoe. 46.9 NF7 min.
Sweetie,
Yeah.
I took off the plane using the freaking yoke.
Whoa.
I'm flying right now without any autopilot at all. I'm literally just relying on the feedback.
Oh my god.
Property page 253.
You're brave.
4,400 feet 0. 113.70.
No.
Dialogue canoe. 40. Tree view. Level 0. Property page canoe. 42 point. Near. Muha. Route.
06.
Tree view. Tree view. Jose Martina. LOC collapse 1 of 1. RNB collapse 1. BDM collapse
There's
1
no
of 1.
ILS runway?
Circuit pattern collapse 1 of 1.
No?
Not in
BDM collapse 1.
Jose.
LOC collapse
Oh
1
wait,
of 1
there
level
it
1.
is.
I see LOC.
ILS collapse 1 of 1.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
0 items. Level 2 ILS 061 of 1.
06.
ILS context associated with flight plan A. kmia muha FSX22 DEC19 plane FS trap dialogue canoe level
Okay,
0
I'm back,
Martin
guys.
IN.
Nice.
Tell him what I'm doing just now.
He just took off with the yoke.
Perfect. How did it go?
Property page
I'm up in the air. I don't know how
253
high I am right now.
feet 0
Just
4
relying on
440
the
and 81 feet. All
feedback.
checkbox checked.
You're higher than Snoop Dogg.
Vertical speed edit red.
Let's see, I'll
All
tell you,
checkbox
let me
checked.
look at the auto.
Altitude edit red only 34,000.
Let me look at the
HPG
autopilot real
Heading
quick.
edit
Let
red
me see if it's telling
Autopilot.
me.
Template.
Let me see if
Flight
Tram's
plan at 1
telling
checkbox.
me.
ADF frequency. Flight plan at 1 checkbox checked.
Alright. Let me actually reset the plan because, well, no, actually let me not because,
Template.
Oh my god, it actually tells me. I don't have a
Autopilot
flight
checkbox
plan in
checked.
here. It's telling me how far I'm climbing.
whoa!
Template.
I'm at
Flight plan at 1
6,300
checkbox
feet
checked.
right now.
Nice. Hey, so I added my ILS approach. Should I reset the, should I uncheck and check the flight plan box, Jesse?
Oh yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, let's see.
ADF free.
Hopefully it'll keep it.
Flight plan at 1 checkbox
I don't
checked.
see why it wouldn't.
No, and then
2,000 feet.
Template.
Autopilot altitude lock.
Autopilot.
2,000 feet.
Sync rate.
Autopilot
Oh,
vertical
yeah,
hold
we're
minus
descending.
2,700
HPG
feet per
checkbox
minute.
checked.
Sync rate.
Altitude edit red only
434 knots.
Yep.
0.7.
We're descending.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.74.
why is it
Sync
descending so
rate.
fast?
Tramp's doing whatever it can to get there.
Sync rate.
All checkbox. Altitude edit red only
Hey, how can I
02000.
I'm
hold
supposed to
it?
be at 02000.
0.73. Autopilot
How
Mach
the
hold
hell-
Mach
wait.
0.73.
I just tilted the joystick back
Flight
over
level
a little bit
330.
to like decrease my climb rate,
0.72.
and I
Autopilot
let it
Mach
go,
hold
and it goes back
0.72.
up.
Well, yeah, because it's not going to be.
Sync
You've got
rate.
winds and everything. Just
424 knots. 0.71.
Sync rate.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach
So how
0.71.
the hell do I level it off?
Sync rate.
that's what your autopilot would be for.
Sync rate.
Flight level 320. 419 knots.
Sync rate.
0.70. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.70.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Yeah, I'm descending way too early. Well,
Sync
not
rate.
early, but yeah, whatever.
Late.
Late.
0.69.
Sync rate.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0. Flight level 310.
Sync rate.
You can't hear my ideal flight, can you?
Sync rate.
No.
I
What is
can.
What is your climb
Sync
rate?
rate.
Flight level 310.
409 knots.
No,
0.68.
409
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.68.
Sync rate.
Flight level 300.
Now I'm at flight level
Sync
300.
rate.
25
Sync rate.
200.
According to
Flight
Tramp.
And a 1
0.67.
and a
Sync
Autopilot
rate.
Mach
What is
hold
your-
Mach
what is your
0.67.
Climb to
Set
4,000. Muha ILS 0.
Sync rate.
280.
Hang on.
Flight course 59 and Hop 400 and 420.
Sync rate.
06. Missed approach. Hop 400. Minus desk. Minus 2,700
Sync rate.
feet.
Well,
Desk.
yeah.
Flight level
Minus 2,700
290.
feet min.
Minus
What is it?
2,700.
0.66. 254
But-
degrees.
Tram's
Sync
doing whatever it
Hold
can to get to
254 degrees.
02000.
Sync rate. Sync
Whoa,
rate.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sync rate.
Yeah, it's doing whatever it can.
0.65. Flight
Sync
level
rate.
280.
Sync rate.
I think next time I'm gonna have the voice a little bit faster
Sync rate.
in Ideal Flight.
Yeah.
Sync rate.
But see, I wasn't really sure, so I thought, slow is
0.6.
Sync rate.
Slow is best.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.6.
I just wish it
has to
wouldn't.
be that.
I just wish it
Sync
wouldn't
rate.
interrupt itself.
Flight
Ah!
level 270.
Sync rate.
Flight level 270.
Sync rate.
0.6.
Sync rate.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach
Whoa.
0.
I know.
384 knots.
Sync
This is
rate.
why
Autopilot speed
ATC
hold
would have been nice. They would have
384
vectored
knots.
you down already.
Yeah,
Sync rate.
but it was my fault.
Flight level 260.
Sync rate.
0.6.
Because I changed the
Autopilot
climb
Mach
rate?
hold Mach 0.6.
Sync rate.
Yeah, that kind of. Yeah.
You should have unchecked the
Sync
check the
rate.
box right when you got
379
into
knots.
cruise.
255
Yeah, I should
degrees.
have.
Autopilot
Sync
heading hold
rate.
255 degrees.
Hey, do you guys dare me to try to
0.6.
do just a
Autopilot
random
Mach hold
manual
Mach 0.
landing?
Flight level
You did?
250.
Sync
Oh,
rate.
Get Trent
Sync
to line
rate.
you up with a runway. Because it can't do that without a plane.
0.60.
Sync rate.
I
Autopilot
just
Mach
don't
hold Mach
remember how.
0.60.
Yeah, I don't know how either.
Sync rate.
I guess it's
Sync
the same way
rate.
you create an auto route.
Maybe. Well, kind of like what I had to do yesterday.
Sync rate.
Yeah, exactly. Try
Flight
that,
level 240.
Jesse,
Sync rate.
Hold on.
and see if you can get Trent to...
369 knots.
Sync
0.59.
rate.
369.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.59.
Minus 2,700 feet min.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a controlled fall at minus 2,700
Sync
feet.
rate.
It's a roller coaster.
Sync rate.
Yeah,
Flight level
wee!
230.
Sync rate.
Hop. Missed approach.
364
Sync
knots.
rate.
Minus
375 kps.
2,400 feet per minute. Autopilot
Whoa,
vertical
I
hold
just
minus
did something
2,400
stupid.
feet per minute.
Minus 2,000.
What'd you do?
Minus
Good thing I already
2,700 feet per
Sync
minute.
rate.
my
Autopilot
pirate.
vertical hold minus 2,700 feet per minute.
Sync rate.
177 degree flight plan section from
went to like idle like a
CA08
mare.
Sync rate.
No!
Flight level 220, 0.57.
Yeah, I
Oh.
like it when
Hold
you
Mach
do that.
Candle B 600
0.57.
and missed approach.
Minus
Sync rate.
2,400 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus
21,500.
2,400 feet per minute.
Altitude.
Minus 1,400 feet per
Alright.
minute. Autopilot
Okay.
vertical hold minus
Where it's supposed to be
1,400
now,
feet per
so
minute.
it's-
Auto
Minus
173
Yep,
degrees.
now we're
Minus
minus 700
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 700 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock
power
minus
screw back
900
in.
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical
I
hold
get the
minus
feeling it
900
has
feet
to.
per minute. Autopilot altitude lock
Well, yeah, it's
minus
supposed to.
1,200 feet
Minus
per minute.
1,000 feet.
Autopilot
Now
vertical
we're
hold
descending at
minus
a comfortable minus
1,200 feet per
1,000.
minute. Auto 171 degree minus 1,500 feet per minute.
Sorry to
Autopilot
any
vertical hold
passengers
minus
in the back who may have lost
1,500
their
feet per
lunches.
minute.
Yeah,
354
and breakfasts
knots minus
and dinners.
1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot
right
vertical
now.
hold minus 1,600 feet
That's
per minute.
something at night.
Minus 1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,800 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock minus 1,700 feet per minute.
731.
Autopilot vertical hold
Oh,
minus
yeah, it's earlier.
1,700 feet per minute. Minus 2,000 feet per
400,
minute.
minus
Autopilot
1,800
vertical
feet.
hold minus
Really thought
2,000 feet
freaking Las
per minute.
Vegas was on
Autopilot
mountain
altitude
time.
lock minus
No, we're
1,800 feet
Pacific.
per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,800 feet per minute.
Checking my
Autopilot
distance here.
altitude lock 349 knots 0.55. Minus 1,700 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,700 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude
I
lock
actually should be
2,000 feet.
I actually should be fine this time.
Minus
I'm just literally just
1,600
using,
feet.
I'm literally just
Autopilot
like
vertical hold
full
minus
flat,
1,600 feet per
about
minute.
5,000 feet in the air,
1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot
idle.
vertical hold
Oh my
minus
God.
1,400 feet per minute.
19,200
Minus
If you want to kill all your
1,500
airspeed
feet per
really
minute.
fast,
Autopilot
Jesse,
vertical hold
pull all
minus
the way back on the stick and
1,500
just
feet
hold
per
it.
minute. Minus 1,600
Isn't he gonna
feet
stall?
per minute. Autopilot
Yeah,
vertical
I told
hold
him if he wants to kill all of his
1,600 feet per minute.
airspeed really quickly,
344
that's what
knots.
he needs to do.
Minus
Whoa,
1,700
my
feet per
controller's
minute.
bumping.
Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,700
Turbulence.
feet per minute. Autopilot
feels really
altitude
weird.
lock 2,000 feet 0.54. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.54.
So Jesse, you said the throttles were, well, when it comes time. So I
Y
guess
and B.
just hold down B when I
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That should work.
Minus 1,600 feet
Then I
per
wonder
minute.
what X and A
Autopilot
do.
vertical
Well, no,
hold
X
minus
is... I wonder
1,600
what
feet
X
per
does
minute.
then.
169
A
degrees
is a
minus
brake.
1,700 feet per minute. Autopilot
don't know
vertical
what
hold
X
minus 1,700 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 2 minus 1,600 feet per
Oh, wait,
minute.
Jesse, did you say that
Autopilot
X was
vertical
reverse
hold
thrust or
minus
something?
1,600 feet per minute. Or
no,
minus
B.
1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical
Will it go
hold
into
minus
reverse before you hit the
1,400
ground,
feet
or
per
will it
minute.
not let you? So
Minus
just gonna-
1,000
It won't let me.
feet per minute.
Little bit.
Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,500 feet per
Okay.
minute. Or minus
Well, if it won't go in
1,600
reverse
feet per
until you're on
minute.
the ground,
Autopilot
that's
vertical
good.
hold minus 1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 2,000 feet.
I'm sorry, I thought X was below Y. That's why I said X was...
No, it's alright.
This shows you how little I
Flight
know
level
about Xbox
170.
controllers.
But you were close.
334
Yeah,
knot,
it's,
0.52.
circle on the
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.52.
Whoa, Jesse!
Minus
I told him to kill all his
1,500
ears.
feet per minute.
Oh.
Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,500 feet
Well,
per minute.
he's not locked.
Autopilot altitude
But if he
lock,
pulls his stick
2,000
back, though,
feet.
won't he stall?
With no power, yes.
Minus 1,600 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,600
Channel
feet per minute.
B600
Auto minus 1,500 feet per
60,060
minute.
ILS
Autopilot
06.
vertical hold
16.
minus 1,500 feet per
Channel
minute.
B600.
Autopilot
I
altitude
literally
lock.
bounced the
Flight level
sucker.
160
Oh my
minus
God.
I have like
1,600
alarms
feet
like
per
ringing
minute.
everywhere.
Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,000 minus
Not surprised.
1,500
Do you even
feet
have
per
your
minute.
gear down?
Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,500 feet per
Do you
minute.
even have your gear
Autopilot
down?
altitude lock 2,000
Oh,
feet.
crap, I think by mistake I had
0.51.
left it.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach
Oh, I just damaged my...
0.51.
Oh, crap, that thing did
Minus
so
1,200
good.
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200
Wow,
feet per
you
minute.
guys are
Auto
crazy.
minus 1,300
Okay,
feet per minute.
PG-13
Autopilot
plays.
vertical hold minus
Oh my God,
1,300
dude.
feet per minute. Auto
This
minus
thing's like
1,400
dude, I
feet per
literally
minute.
bounced like
Autopilot
right back
vertical
in the
hold
air,
minus
and I'm like
1,400 feet per minute. Auto
I'm
minus
like an idol.
1,500 feet per minute.
Just push the
Autopilot
stick
vertical
forward, you'll go
hold
back
minus
down.
1,500
I don't know if he'll
feet per
stay
minute.
there, though.
Flight level 150.
Not
Minus
if he glitched out the
1,400
physics.
feet per minute.
Right.
Autopilot
Well done.
vertical
Yeah.
hold minus 1,400 feet per minute. Auto
Depth.
324
Channel
knot.
B600
Minus
depth,
1,500
depth.
feet per minute.
Channel B
Autopilot
missed
vertical
approach.
hold minus 1,500 feet per minute.
14,400
Minus
feet.
1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per minute. Auto
my
minus
God, this thing's like
1,400
bouncing
feet
like
per minute.
everywhere.
Autopilot vertical hold minus
You glitched the
1,400
physics.
feet per
That's
minute.
what happened
Auto
when I landed on the props,
170
or the
degree.
rotors
Minus
of my
1,600 feet
Oh.
per minute. Autopilot vertical
The
hold
physics
minus
is absolutely
1,600 feet per minute.
13,990
Minus 1,500 feet per minute.
Ah,
Autopilot
how has the
vertical
runway,
hold
Jesse,
minus
that I'm landing on?
1,500 feet per minute. Flight level 140. Minus
I think it's like
1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold
something.
minus 1,400
No,
feet
don't
per
worry,
minute.
don't worry.
Minus
No, don't worry, Jake.
1,200 feet per
Flight
minute.
following.
You'll get the plane
Autopilot
back.
vertical hold minus
Flight following.
1,200
Lockheed
feet per
Martin,
minute.
Lockheed
Auto
Martin.
Closest city, Mariel Artemisia.
Okay.
36.3
There it
miles.
is.
Bearing 170. Currently over North Atlantic Ocean. Positive rate. Parking
I'm
brake off.
using flight
Comma
following and
128.3.
Minus
ideal flight at the same time
1,400
right
feet
now,
per minute.
although that's probably not
Autopilot
gonna be a good
vertical hold
idea.
minus 1,500 feet per
Not
minute.
if flight following
Autopilot vertical
using
hold minus
Savvy, no.
Oh, it is.
1,500 feet
Flight
per
following.
minute.
Whoops, I can
Minus
fix that real quick.
1,300 feet per minute.
Lockheed Martin,
Autopilot
RFA,
vertical hold
Volvo
minus
list.
1,300 feet per minute.
Volvo
Auto
list.
minus
West.
1,200 feet per
Send
minute.
back. Flight
Autopilot
following.
vertical hold
Flight
minus
list. Sound flight
1,200
following.
feet
Dude,
per
I'm
minute.
literally going at
Flight
Minus
following.
full
1,300
speed at
feet
like
per minute.
3,000
Autopilot
feet.
vertical hold minus
Flight following
1,300 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 2,000 feet.
Flight following required. G-on-H using K7Z. Voice rate
Minus
percent. Voice rate 5.
1,400
Speech
feet per
output.
minute.
0 speed
Autopilot
reader.
vertical hold
170.
Oh, by
minus
the way, guys, I'm going
1,400
up
feet
at a
per minute.
nice
Auto
4,100
314
feet
knots.
per
Minus
second.
1,300 feet per
Speech
minute.
output 1.
Autopilot vertical
Return
hold
1.
minus 1,300 feet per minute.
my
Autopilot
God.
altitude lock 2,000 feet. 0.48. Autopilot Mach hold minus
Uh-oh.
1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,400 feet per minute. Auto minus 1,300
There we go.
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,300 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 2,000 minus 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per minute.
I'm
Auto
going at
minus
375
1,300 feet
knots
per
right
minute.
now.
Autopilot
Oh, God.
vertical hold minus
Somebody broke the
1,300
speed
feet per
limit.
minute. Auto 29.9 HG, 1012.9
basically,
milligauss.
same as last night, except hold B.
Minus 1,400 feet
Sweetie,
per
what do you
minute.
think about
Autopilot
that?
vertical hold minus
Right, Jesse?
1,400 feet per minute. Minus 1,200
Same as last night,
feet
except
per
hold
minute.
B.
Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per
Ah,
minute. Auto
okay.
169 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 169 degrees. 309
I'm
knots.
so
Minus
surprised I'm still at
1,400
idle.
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,400 feet per minute.
Speak of the devil.
1,300 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,300 feet per minute. Auto 294 knot. Flight level 110 spoilers.
10,738
Minus
feet
1,100 feet per
Uh-oh.
minute. Autopilot vertical
Uh-oh,
hold
bank
minus
angle.
1,200
Oh,
feet per
jeez.
minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per minute. Auto minus 1,500
Now let's just hope I can pull
feet
off
per
this
minute.
landing.
Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,500 feet per minute.
I
Minus
think I'm gonna
1,300
stall
feet
any
per minute.
minute right
Autopilot
now.
vertical
Uh-oh.
hold minus
Probably.
1,300 feet per minute. Auto minus
Just don't
1,400 feet per
stalling.
minute. Autopilot
I'm
vertical
stalling.
hold minus 1,400 feet per minute.
Oh.
Auto minus
Come on, come on.
1,300 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,300 feet per minute. Auto minus 1,200 feet per minute.
10,016, or maybe that was
Autopilot vertical
60
hold minus
feet a
1,200
minute,
feet
or
per minute.
feet.
Auto minus 1,300 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,300 feet per minute. Auto minus 1,200 feet per minute.
I hope I make it before my,
vertical hold
autopilot
minus
plan runs out.
1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot
You
altitude
will.
lock 2,000
I caught it
feet.
just in time, I guess.
Yeah, that's why it was sync rate, but when the sync rate stopped, it caught up
Minus
to where it was supposed to
1,300
be.
feet
Yeah,
per
20,000,
minute.
I
Autopilot
think.
vertical hold minus 1,300
Something like
feet per
that.
minute.
Something like that. The leading
284
zeros
knots.
scare- like, the leading
9,500
zeros
feet
confuse me a
altimeter.
bit.
Minus 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical
Yeah, it
hold
does
minus
that.
1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot
Yeah,
altitude
I just
lock
got what you
2,000
did not
feet.
wanna get, Sarah.
0.43.
A bad
Autopilot
landing?
Mach hold Mach
No, I got
0.43.
wind
Minus
shear
1,100
and I landed
feet per
without the
minute.
landing
Oh my
Autopilot
God.
vertical hold minus 1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot
Well, I'm
altitude
coming
lock
into San
9,000
Martin,
feet
so there
altimeter.
better not be a
Minus
wind shear.
1,200
Whoa, bump.
feet per minute.
My
Autopilot
controller's
vertical hold
bumping
minus
along.
1,200 feet per minute.
Hey,
Autopilot
this
altitude
plane's
lock
officially
2,000
been
feet.
busted in half. Like,
8,770
Minus
feet ASL.
1,100 feet
Just
per
do
minute.
nothing, I guess,
Autopilot
because the
vertical hold
turbulence?
minus 1,100 feet per minute.
Yeah, just-
minus 1,200 feet
Flaps
per
one.
minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200
Are you low
feet
enough
per minute.
speed for flaps?
Flaps down.
I'm fine.
8,500 feet altimeter.
are you gonna do another flight after this, or
No,
just
this is it.
279 knots.
Well-
Autopilot airspeed hold 279
I'm at
knots.
279, but I'm in true airspeed, so in indicated I think
Minus
I'm okay.
1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 2,000 feet. Minus 1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per minute. Minus 1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold
Another
minus
bank
1,100
angle, I
feet
don't
per
give a
minute.
crap, I just-
Minus 1,100
Hey, Jesse,
feet
wanna
per
tune
minute.
into the
Autopilot
Discord and hear the
vertical hold
landing?
Minus 1,200
Or the Discord stream and hear the
feet per minute.
landing?
Auto 269 knot. Minus 1,100 feet per
stop.
minute.
Let me
Yeah.
Autopilot
stop
vertical
my,
Stop
hold
having
minus
fun.
1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude
Hold on.
lock.
Okay,
2,000
PG-13
minus
please.
1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical
Hey,
hold
you
minus
know what? I already did
1,200
my
feet per
flight,
minute.
so I'm entitled
Autopilot
to have
altitude
some
lock
fun with my
2,000
plane,
feet.
wrecking
That's true. That's true.
0.40. Auto
You
minus
know.
1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock.
That's funny, the
2,000
ILS,
minus 1,200
thing that I
feet per
assigned
minute.
has
Autopilot
instructions.
vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per minute.
I see, like,
Autopilot
instructions and stuff. I'm
2,000
like,
feet.
okay.
0.3 minus 1,100
That's the
feet per
approach.
minute. Autopilot vertical
Yeah, the
hold
approach
minus
has instructions. Not the-
1,100 feet
well,
per
not the
minute.
star, but the ILS
minus
approach has
1,200
instructions.
feet per minute. Autopilot
Yep, it does.
vertical hold
Oh,
minus
I didn't know that.
1,200 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude
All
lock
approaches
2,000
do.
minus 1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot
Yep.
vertical hold minus 1,100 feet per minute.
What you're
Auto
supposed to do,
254
how you're
knots.
supposed to
Autopilot
execute the
airspeed hold
approach.
minus
So I'm guessing Tramp is
1,200 feet per
executing the
minute.
approach.
Autopilot vertical hold
Yeah.
minus
Very good. I'm hearing it
1,200
now.
feet per minute.
Nice.
Auto 6,500 feet minus 1,100
Oh, God, this
feet
thing
per
is
minute.
chatty.
Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,100 feet per minute. Auto
Where the hell is that
249 knots.
ATC
0.38.
Mine.
Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.38.
Oh, silence
Minus
at least.
1,200
At least
feet per
for
minute.
like 5
Autopilot
seconds.
vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per minute.
Did you open a
minus
program by
1,100 feet per
No,
minute.
I
Autopilot
think I might
vertical
have,
hold
actually.
minus 1,100 feet per minute.
5,960
It's okay, though. I'm just ignoring it.
0.37. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.37.
5,756 feet AGL.
0.36. Autopilot Mach hold Mach 0.36.
Give it to me in
Minus
KTS. Come
1,200
on.
feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,200 feet per minute. Minus 1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold
Hey, at
minus
least I was able to
1,100
take
feet
off
per minute.
using the joystick.
5,500
Yeah.
feet altimeter. Minus 1,000 feet per minute.
I think I
Autopilot
crashed into
vertical
the
hold
airport
minus
on the way up,
1,000
though,
minus
but-
1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,100 feet per minute. Autopilot altitude lock 2,000 feet.
Oh, yeah. Altitude lock 2,000. I'm supposed to be, 2,000 feet. I think that's probably when I'm going to
5,000
capture
feet
the glide
altimeter.
slope or something.
0.35. Autopilot
Closest
Mach
city,
hold
Vada
Mach
Artemisa.
0.35.
4.5 miles.
I'm near
Bearing, 67
Vada
Cuban
something Cuban time.
Mm-hmm.
4,738 feet ASL.
1,900 feet. Autopilot altitude lock 1,900 feet. Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,168 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 168 degrees. 224
Tell
knots.
me that that
4,500
wasn't
feet
fun,
altimeter.
Jake.
What's that?
Tell me that that wasn't fun.
219 knots.
Well,
minus
that-
1,000 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical
Well-
hold
Stuff like
minus
that is
1,000
fun,
feet
but-
per minute.
I normally
Autopilot
just don't
altitude
fly
lock,
aircraft that way. I take my
108
flying very
degrees.
seriously.
Autopilot heading hold 108
Oh,
degrees.
come on, you're entitled to
214
some
knots.
fun
Think
Autopilot
rate.
spoilers.
Whoa.
Nav radio 1 active
Think rate.
110.500
Are you stalling?
megahertz. Nav
I
radio
don't.
1 has glide 95 degrees.
Spoilers armed.
Auto
Okay, there we go.
93
Spoilers
degrees.
armed. Got
Auto
it.
91 degrees.
It did
Autopilot
not arm the
heading hold
spoilers.
91
It
degrees.
did not arm the spoilers. I just
209
armed them
knots.
myself, so
Autopilot
the,
airspeed hold two-
so the
4,000
autopilot
feet
is
altimeter.
lying.
Spoilers not armed. Above 20% GSI. 1,900 feet. Autopilot altitude 75 degrees. Auto 73 degrees.
3,278 feet
Auto
ASL.
71 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 71
Oh, that's
degrees.
why flaps, more
204
flaps.
knots. Autopilot
Working on it.
airspeed hold 3,500 feet altimeter. Right 50%
2,801
CDI.
feet
Below
AGL.
5%
There we
GSI.
go.
Minus
I should be getting my 2500
1,054
call at
degrees.
some point.
Autopilot heading hold 54 degrees. 199 knots.
2500 yet.
Autopilot airspeed hold 50
Well,
degrees.
yeah, but
Autopilot 49
I'm at
degrees.
2,800 feet,
Left
AGL.
50%
I
CDI.
just
0%
did a flight
GSI.
just now,
Minus
and I had
1,000
some
feet
fun
per minute.
afterwards.
Autopilot vertical hold
2,500.
minus 47
There you
degrees.
go.
Auto landing gear down.
Stuff
189 knots. Left
Landing
70%
gear down.
CDI. Above 10% GSI. Minus
Final notch of flaps,
1,300
too.
feet per minute.
Working on it as soon as I hear the
Autopilot
ding.
hold minus
Stalling the
1,344 degrees.
plane.
There we go.
Autopilot heading hold 44
Really
degrees.
cool stuff. I think I got a
184
rating of
knots.
like
43 degrees.
5
Auto
something
above
on this
5%
round.
GSI. Minus 1,100 feet per minute.
Little bit.
Autopilot vertical hold minus 1,142 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 42
Now I'm full.
degrees. 179
Oh, wow,
knots.
I didn't land at full
Autopilot
flaps
airspeed
yesterday.
51 degrees. Autopilot left 40%
that's
CDI.
help.
Above 10% GSI. Minus 900 feet per minute. Autopilot
GSI?
vertical hold
Whatever that
minus
means.
52 degrees. Autopilot heading hold 52 degrees. 174 knots. Autopilot airspeed hold
I'm at
53
174
degrees.
knots,
Autopilot
so,
heading hold
yeah.
53 degrees. 169 knots.
That's-
Autopilot airspeed hold
Wow,
left
that's a
20%
bit high.
CDI. Above 40%
I'm
GSI.
supposed to land at
200
140,
feet.
so-
Autopilot altitude lock.
Oh,
200
okay.
feet. Left 10% CDI. Above 60% GSI.
Well, that's the
minus
purpose of the
1,000 feet per
flare
minute. Autopilot
and the,
vertical hold minus
idle.
54 degrees. Auto 2,000
Power to
feet
idle.
altimeter.
To bleed off airspeed and kill your descent rate.
159 knots.
Oh.
Above 70% GSI.
Well, then about-
0.24.
then why did I
Auto
land at 226
55 degrees.
yesterday, or
Autopilot
126
heading hold
yesterday?
55 degrees. Left 5% CDI.
Because
Minus
that's actually a really good
1,100 feet per minute.
Oh.
Autopilot vertical
I mean, I have
hold
my
minus
approach speed set to
1,100
140,
feet
so
per
I mean, I
minute.
guess it gives me a little bit of
57
headroom.
degrees. Autopilot heading
Right, that's
hold
what it's
57
supposed to be.
degrees.
Approach is at
154 knots.
landing is like
Autopilot airspeed
120
hold
something.
58 degrees.
Yeah, because
Auto-
they were like,
0.23. Auto
like I said, I was coming in like at
149 knots.
170.
Minus
I'd better get my
1,000 feet
1,000
per
call
minute.
rate, call
Autopilot
out.
vertical hold
Sometimes
minus
it doesn't
1,000
work.
feet per minute.
1,000.
Autopilot altitude
Oh,
lock
cool.
200 feet.
I wish this thing would shut up.
1,000 feet. 144 knot, 900 feet, 59 degrees.
900
Autopilot
feet.
heading hold 59 degrees. 800
Focus.
feet.
Focus on your calls.
Above
Okay.
60% GSI. 700
You mean
feet.
I have to tune that out?
0.21. Autopilot map
Yes.
600 feet.
And
60
focus on
degrees.
me.
Autopilot above 50%
I'll listen to
GSI.
your
500.
calls for you.
500 feet. 450 feet. Above
And if you
40%
need to go off a
400.
bit more, I'll let you know.
400
Okay.
feet, above 30, minus 900 feet per minute. Autopilot vertical hold minus 900
Approaching
feet per minute.
minimums.
Autopilot altitude lock, above 10% GSI.
I'm coming in at minus
250
900.
feet,
I hope
above
that I can,
5%,
like, get that
59
lower.
degrees, 200
Minimums.
feet, left
I
5%,
see. I think I get it now. I think I
0% GSI,
understand.
minus 1,000 feet per minute. Autopilot heading hold 60 degrees, off. Autopilot
100.
airspeed hold 0 knots, off. 80 feet, autopilot master switch,
50,
off. Autopilot
40,
altitude lock,
Easy,
200
30,
feet,
easy,
off. Level
20.
flight. 25 feet.
10.
More,
20
more,
feet.
more, 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 more,
15
more.
feet on the ground.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Spoilers on.
You needed more.
Brakes on.
You didn't have enough in the flare there.
Then how come it worked last night? What the heck?
Maybe you shouldn't have set your power to idle.
Maybe. How do I turn off the reverse thrusters?
With
F1.
the one on the
Flight
top of the
completed.
feet.
Touchdown local time
What?
7:46 and 17 seconds p.m. Brakes off. Spoilers armed. Spoilers off.
Oh, stop!
It's best to just hit F1 for that.
Engines
Parking
off.
brake on.
Flight completed.
Flight
Touchdown
following.
local time
Row 1, column
7:46
2.
and 17
Ideal.
seconds
Flight
p.m.
Lock.
Close
Flight following.
prepared or exit flight
Ideal
from the
flight
ideal
professional.
flight main
Row.
menu.
Flight following.
Let's see what it gave me.
Ideal flight professional.
Sounded a
row
bit
1, column
hard,
3.
but
Mozilla Fire.
maybe I-
Ideal flight. Flight following.
600 or so.
Lock. Flight following.
maybe.
Row. Ideal. Mozilla. Ave. General. Ave. Pause at top of the set. Cancel button. Event description. 7:48 and 17 seconds p.m. Event. The flight may now be 7:48 and 14 seconds
Huh?
p.m. Event. Landed in
The trick is
3392
to
feet.
gently
Fuel.
ease the stick back, but continue pulling it
44,232
back.
pounds. Weight. 7:48 and 14 seconds p.m. Event.
How much
Taxiing to
did you
gate
get?
20.
Don't let go of it.
7:47 and 54 seconds p.m. Event. Touchdown early at -288.
Actually,
PM.
minus 288.
Rear level. Down. Flaps.
Nice.
825/32. Close. Cancel button.
Heavier than you'd like, but
Yeah, a lot heavier.
Pause at
but-
top of the set. Event description list. 7:4. Edit
those
line.
didn't come
Lag.
up enough.
No, because
Well,
she
that
wasn't,
landing
she
could have
wasn't,
been better.
she
Well,
wasn't
that land
with her
up-
nose held up in the air.
No, she didn't. She didn't pull off
Well,
the nose.
that landing
nearly
could have.
enough, So
Well,
Well,
that
my
landing could
nose
have
is
selected.
always in the air.
always.
Well, that landing could have been better. If can't copy log button, finish button, pressed, file pirate, pressed, note OK button,
It's been filed.
note pilot center button, Lockheed Martin,
All right,
flight
cool.
following,
Let's see what Ideal
row
Flight
1
got.
column, ideal flight professional row 1 column 4. Ideal flight, exit flight, flight completed, exit flight to assessment, continue, OK, pressed,
Simulation detached. Flying ended.
ideal flight professional. Home, close ID, paste, load, show record, view flight, view assessment end. To assessment log notepad, text editor, edit multi-line. Blank, max, blank, touchdown bank, touchdown time, blank, touchdown vertical speed, minus 242.
Actually, not bad. Minus 242.
Oh, nice.
Ideal flight.
With
Flight ended.
Oh,
Flight
yeah.
ended. Accept. I pressed. Ideal flight
Better than
professional.
600 something. But
Oh,
still,
yeah.
it's not.
It's
up,
not
Daryl?
it's not my best.
Ideal flight. First
Alright,
flight.
But I'm
Daryl.
gonna get more points.
Flight cadet. Congratulations. First flight
Yes.
completed. OK button off. Ideal flight professional.
oh, yeah,
A.
no, I'm just
Lockheed
here
Martin
with
Harvard. A. Virtual
good,
net.
good.
Smart
I'm just
cars.
here with
Row 1
Sarah on
column. A.
her Discord
Ideal flight.
server and
2.
stuff.
Assessment
We
log
just
notepad.
did
Row 1 column 2.
Flight. She has
Lockheed
it
Martin
on
Par
Twitch.
3DV. Lockheed Martin Par 3DV. Flight
she
following.
did it on
Mozilla.
Twitch.
General Discord. Row 2 call.
I
No
didn't
copyright music.
stream mine,
OBS Studio.
but I had a lot of
K7ZUM.
fun,
K7ZUM. Video
after I
producer. Twitch. Google
landed
Chrome.
and
Button.
submitted my
Button.
pirate, I
Button.
took
No
off
previous edit
again
field.
by
No
using
next edit field.
the actual
Button.
joystick.
Button.
Did a
K7ZUM.
little
Video
bit
producer.
of
Twitch.
flying
Google Chrome.
around, stalled the plane a bit.
Let's see.
K7ZUM.
I'm trying to find something here.
I think I crashed into the airport.
Navigation landmark. Oh, help button. No more text. User avatar button. Main navigation landmark user. Dialog. Back to clickable dark theme checkbox check. Button expanded user avatar. Main dialog. Button log out. Clickable dark theme checkbox check. Language and button. Account settings link. Visited link back to Twitch. Creator. Visited link back to create K7ZU. Create. Visited link back to Twitch.
No, I just randomly went, I just
I think I smell
Navigation
salmon.
landmark. Visited link Twitch home. Visited
using
link
Ideal
discover. Link
Flight's
follow.
call-out
Search input
feature.
edit. Search edits. No next edit field. Navigation landmark. Search edit. Search to add. Main landmark left arrow button.
Let's see.
Navigation landmark. Clickable prime offer. Oh, get bits button. User avatar button.
Let's see,
Dialog.
what did I get?
Clickable
today?
online
I think it was
checkbox
like a
check.
5 something?
Something like that.
Clickable share my
Yeah,
activity.
5 something
Clickable
on the
online checkbox
landing.
check.
I got
Clickable
today
share my
at 2
activity. Channel
something
visit
in the
link.
afternoon.
Video producer visit creator dashboard. Visited link creator. Welcome to the chat room. Screen.
Yep.
No previous main landmark. No next edit. No next. My chat button collapsed. Activity feed button collapsed.
No,
Navigation. Make my
I
complimentary
don't
landmark.
yet,
Send a
because
message.
it
Edit
gives you
multi-line.
so much information at once. Oh,
Make
Who are you talking? Who's Jesse
No next
talking
table.
to?
Play button. Play.
Daryl.
Space. No next edit
That
field.
right
No previous
now,
edit
it's
field.
a
No previous edit
bitch.
field. Mute. M. Settings button. Start casting button. Exit full screen. No next button. Start. Exit full. Screen manager
Who
Twitch.
is that?
Daryl, you don't know him yet.
Activity feed. My chat button collapsed.
No, I don't.
Complimentary landmark.
it-
My chat button collapsed.
It does what it. I mean,
Expanded.
okay.
Navigation
for the,
landmark.
for
Open
his
dashboard.
first
Navigation button
attempt,
collapsed.
I like what he's trying to
Open
do.
dashboard navigation button collapsed. Open notification button. Help button collapsed. Main landmark complimentary landmark. Send a message. Edit. Out of edit. Out.
Yeah,
out,
because even
out,
Sarah
out of
said,
edit. Emote bigger button.
wow,
Okay,
this
got it
is
button.
like overload.
Emote bigger button. Okay, got it button. Out of list button. Okay. Chat settings button. Chat button. Screen preview button collapsed. No next edit.
Oh no, I
Complimentary
didn't do
landmark.
it
Send a
like that.
message.
I
Edit
just let it do
multi-line.
the
Send a
landing
message.
all
Edit
the way
multi-line.
down. Like, I didn't, like, I don't know when to check that box though.
Success. Out of
I
edit
don't know
successfully
when
added
to
a stream.
do it. I know there's a
Ideal flight
certain
profession 2.
time that you
Lockheed
have to
Martin flight
switch
following.
over
Mozilla
to
General
the-
no
to
copyright.
that
OBS
thing.
TCTS OBS Studio
You have to
OBS 6
M2, but I don't
Exit
know
button.
when it is.
Settings button.
I think it's like second to last waypoint or
Exit
something.
button. Track button. Button. Cut. Face. Check box. Check. Mute. Prop. Mute. Scene. Audio. Scene. Add. Duration. Control. Start. Studio mode. Start recording. Stop screen. Checkbox checked.